Why do exes come back the moment we let go and move on with our lives? It's when you find yourself present, living in the moment, that the one person you wanted decides to come back into your life. Let me explain why that is. There is a certain powerful energy that is attached to letting go and detaching yourself from a desired person or outcome. And it's when you decide to truly let go that the energy shifts. And that is what puts you on the path of getting what you want. We have needs, we have desires, we have wants, and we all get attached to the big themes in life, such as marriages, relationships, careers, any life accomplishment. And the way I look at a desired outcome, when you have a desire, that is God's way of speaking through you. That is the universe telling you what your north is. I almost look at it as like a compass, right? So if you're lost, you want to go north, you want to go south, you want to go east, west. When you have a desire, that is the universe talking through you. And it is up to us to take action. Now the question is, when you have a desire, what do you do with it? How can you have a desire or a want, but not get attached to it? The moment we get attached to that desire, to that outcome, whether it's a person or a thing or a place, we automatically try to control it. And when you try to control something, it doesn't benefit you at all because you're giving your power away. You're giving your energy away. When you try to control the how is when you let go of the power. You don't know how the universe is going to take you to that desired outcome. So it's perfectly normal to have a desire, to have a want. We're all human. The question is, are you attached? The more you attach, the more you give your power away. And it's within that energetic field that determines whether you get what you want or you don't, depending on how much you're holding on to that desired outcome. The more you want something, the more you obsess about something, the more resistance you are creating, and the more you are repelling that desire. So for example, if there is a person that you really want to be with, might be an ex. Let's say you broke up and you miss that person dearly, you're constantly waiting for them to perhaps text you back or just give you any kind of hope that there's something potential in the future. You obsessing over it and wanting to control how this is going to happen is only pushing it further away from you. So you really have to take a step back and assess how you're viewing this. Are you trying to control it, or are you just letting it go? Are you going with the flow and trusting that whatever the outcome is, whatever the desire is, will happen, and you have to let nature take its course? People can sense when you're being needy, when you're being obsessive. People can sense that energetically. So if there is a certain person that you want to be with, you cannot attach yourself in a way where you're being obsessive. You're waiting for them to call you. You're constantly thinking about them. When you do these things, you are energetically putting restriction. You're restricting them, and they can feel that. That is why when you truly let go, they always come back because they don't feel that control. They don't feel that neediness, that obsessiveness. A perfect example is, if you are, let's say you want to plant flowers in your backyard, you don't put the seeds in the soil and the next day you're expecting for some kind of visual to see that it's growing. No, you just plant it and you walk away. and you trust that that flower will bloom. You don't try to control nature. You try to control others. The more you control, the more you're pushing it away. And again, people can feel that. There is a formula to getting what you want. I'm sure you've heard it before. The law of assumption, the law of attraction. Visualize it. Feel it within your being. Feel the emotions as if you already have what you want. That's great. However, we often do these techniques where we visualize, we meditate, we feel the emotions that we want to feel when we get that desired outcome or that desired person. The problem is that we get attached to it. So we visualize, we journal, we meditate, we go about our day and keep obsessing over it. That desired outcome is constantly in our thoughts. Even worse, you can't even function at your job or your studies because you're constantly thinking of that desired outcome. You're constantly thinking of that person. A song comes up that reminds you of that person. You can't concentrate at work because you're thinking about that person. This is not healthy. This is attachment. So if you are practicing the law of attraction, you need to stop right there. Just leave it at that and go about your day. Be present in the moment. The moment you start to have doubts, you start to wonder if this is going to happen or not, you are energetically blocking what you want. We hear about the law of attraction, we hear about the law of assumption. It's great, but it will not work unless you detach yourself from the outcome and let it go. You want to be swimming with the current, not against the current. You want to flow with the universe because it's within that flow that you're going to get what you want. It's within that flow that there is no resistance. You see, that is the beauty of life. It's not knowing how you will get there. It's the journey. That's what makes life so beautiful. If you knew exactly how you would obtain the things that you want or your desires, life would not be that great. You need surprises. And not only that, you learn along the way, you learn lessons. Sometimes in the journey of getting what you want, there's going to be challenges, but it's within those challenges that you learn, you gain wisdom, that you evolve. So trust the process. Trust that whatever desire you have within you, it's there. The universe gave that to you. It's a gift. Go for it, but detach yourself from it. There's a quote that says, you attract what you are, not what you want. Think about it. You attract what you are, not what you want. So if internally you're feeling needy, desperate, obsessive over your desired outcome or person, do you really think you're going to attract what you want when you're giving off that energy, low vibration energy? When you're confident in yourself, when you feel confident, when you feel good about yourself, when you have self-love, when you value yourself, you attract things that you want. When you let go, you remove the barriers, the energetic barriers. You're in a state of allowing. So, detach yourself from the outcome. Visualize it, feel it, meditate on the things that you want. Go with the flow. Trust in the process. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and comment. Thank you so much for your time.